Get to the conversation. Can you take us through the idea and possible benefits of building global collaboration for sustainable economic growth? We had Mr. President Tinubu there tell the world out there that no one can do it all alone. That collaboration, how much do we need it and what's the urgency?
Yeah, it's a known fact that no country is an island of itself. No individual is an island of himself. And if we know that what you have in surplus, somebody needs it. And what the other countries have in surplus, you need them. And so because of that, we need one another to be able to meet our various needs, financial needs, agricultural needs, manufacturing needs, and all needs. You know, so you see that countries of the world, whether you are fully developed or underdeveloped, we all need one another. And that is just actually what this sustainability issue is. Having said this, you just know that Nigeria has entered into a lot of bilateral agreements, a lot of regional agreements, a lot of multilateral agreements in the past. We need to follow up on all these agreements that we've had with various countries, because you see that sometimes we need many other countries while they need us. And so we need to look at those agreements and look at what we have actually signed in the past to be able to know how we benefit from all of them. You know, we belong to a lot of them. We know AGOA. AGOA is just talking about African growth for Africans, and is just to say every African country can actually export their products to America, to USA, without paying duties and things like that. And so that is just one particular agreement that is so beneficial to Africans and obviously to Americans, because Americans also need all those raw materials that we're going to be exporting to them. So many times, all these collaborations are win-win for all the countries, and we need to utilize them at all times. It is very important for us all the time, if we, after this kind of summits or meetings, we just set a committee for follow-up purposes. Many times we discover that when we finish this kind of meetings, there may not be follow-up, or even if there are follow-ups, these follow-ups are handled by some government agencies that may not follow through. And so we need to continue to follow up and see that we get a full benefit of all these collaborations and all these agreements. I think going that way, and we need to set milestones on what we want to achieve and when we want to achieve them. When we do that, we'll obviously utilize fully the benefits of all these collaborative meetings and agreements.